How long do you have to train for to be able to walk up to a mirror and say, yep, I grew? It obviously depends, but in this video I want to explain to you exactly what to do in order to see progress in the mirror, see your physique transform in the mirror, literally on a monthly basis. But first, why should you even listen to me? My name is Karol, I have 6 years of experience with strength training and building muscle. I've tested countless different training programs and methodologies, and in the end I've built a 10 out of 10 physique without ever obsessing about bodybuilding. If you want to build a top 1% physique while having fun and finally start progressing in a consistent and predictable way, it's the top link in the description. So this video is gonna be a little different. I will not talk about training advice here. I will talk about recovery. Obviously training is important, but if your recovery sucks, if your sleep sucks, if your diet sucks, you will not see progress. Even if you were trained by an Olympic coach. You grow when you rest. If your rest is the highest quality and your training is the highest quality, obviously you will grow the fastest. So in this video I want to sacrifice this video to really explain everything that is important about recovery. So the obvious advice online is eat and sleep plenty. But what exactly does that mean? How long you should actually sleep? How much you should actually eat? What you should even eat? First, we're gonna look at the diet. Don't worry, I'm not gonna tell you to start tracking your macros, tracking your calories. Obviously, if you can do that and have conditions to do that, and you feel like doing that, that's great, go ahead. But if you don't, and you're like me, you don't want to track that shit, it's completely fine. You don't need those things if you're not yet at the level of advanced or elite. Our bodies know exactly how much you should eat. Our bodies have like a caloric measuring tool built inside. You just have to listen to your body. And you also gotta eat clean. If you want to build clean muscles, you must eat clean food. Like I say, at least 80% of your diet should be clean. And some dickhead is gonna ask, what is clean and what is not? I mean, if you look at your food, you can tell exactly if it's clean or not. Like, you have that intuition inside. You can tell exactly whether a food is clean or not. So don't ask such questions, it's obvious. So if you want to have the best progress possible at the gym and build muscle, you want to eat clean and you want to eat a little bit more than you feel like you need to. Basically, your body will be telling you exactly how much you need to eat, so you just have to eat a little bit more than you feel like you need. Trust me, after a few days of literally listening to your body, it will get easier. I have never tracked calories, I only know the estimates of how much calories certain foods have. And I have built an amazing physique because I always listened to my body and I always just knew when I'm on a caloric surplus based on how much I'm eating, you know? That's possible and it's not really that hard. So assuming you eat at least 80% clean and you're at a surplus, so you eat slightly more than you feel like you need, that's the best situation. But how about protein? So many people say you should eat crazy amounts of protein. Some people even said that 1 gram of protein per pound of your body weight. Obviously, if you need to like make sure you really grow and you want to optimize every possible factor, then yes, do that. Eat 1 gram of protein per pound of your body weight, and that's pretty much the only metric you will be tracking. But actually, most studies show that you will grow effectively even if you eat like half a gram per pound of your body weight. So you really don't need like crazy amounts of protein. You just need a little bit more than a normal human. And what I would really recommend to get that extra protein every single day is to drink 2 cups of milk every single day and just add some whey protein to every one of those cups. So you will have extra 40 to 50 grams of protein per day. And if you also eat like a clean breakfast and a clean dinner besides that with meat or some other protein source, that will be enough. You won't have to worry about protein ever again. You just have to drink those 2 cups of milk with whey protein. And that's the way I've been eating literally for years, and it's very simple. Like, there is nothing to overcomplicate, and that's why I like it. And obviously, if you don't want to drink milk or whey protein, you can easily replace it with something else. But pick something that you can eat every single day. Like, there must be something like a stable element of your diet that will be just about protein. That is why those 2 cups of milk are so good, because they are like so easy to prepare, you know? So yeah, just have like a stable protein snack in your diet that will have around 40 to 50 grams of protein, and you're good. Holy shit, look how pretty it is behind the window. Oh, wait, let me decrease the ICO. Wow, bro, that looks crazy. Okay, so now, what about sleep? Most people say that you should sleep 8 hours, and honestly, as popular as that myth is, it's actually true. Like 8 hours is very like a stable amount of sleep. If you don't know your exact amount of how much sleep you need, just sleep 8 hours until you find out. My exact amount is 8.5 hours. If I train like relatively hard, that's the exact amount of sleep I need. But if I train like really, really hard on 5 days per week, let's say, then I sometimes need even like 12 hours of sleep per night to recover properly. So what I would do on your place, just pick a certain amount of sleep, like 8 hours, and just sleep exactly 8 hours every single night. And after a week, you can assess how you're feeling. If you're feeling good, you don't feel like sleep deprived, that's great. You can actually start experimenting with slightly reducing that amount, or you can just stay at that amount, 8 hours. And if you feel like sleep deprived, that obviously means you need to sleep more. So find your exact amount of sleep that you need. It will serve you literally for a lifetime. And another thing is sleep quality. Obviously, if your sleep quality is amazing, then you need a lot less hours of sleep every single night. So it's really worth it to optimize your sleep for the highest quality. And how we can do that? I will just give you some very simple things. The first thing, tape your mouth shut every single night. You can have like I have such a tape here. You take that, just a little piece, and you just stick it to your mouth, like that. And this way, you can still breathe if you want to. But for some reason, if you're sleeping and you have a taped mouth, you will be breathing just through your nose. And it's a lot healthier, and you will get deeper and more quality sleep if you breathe through your nose instead of mouth. And if you have some allergies or shit and you really can't breathe through your nose, just try it anyway. I also had a lot of allergies, and first, when I tried that, it was really difficult, but after some days it became easier and easier, and actually it also improved like the quality of my nose breathing. Like now it feels easier to breathe through my nose, like daily. The second thing, wear earplugs every single night. I also have earplugs right here. That's how they look. You just put them in and you don't hear any noises. That's also amazing for sleep quality. The third thing, wear an eye mask. I also have an eye mask. This is how it looks. You just put that on if you don't have perfectly dark sleeping condition, or if you like wake up in the morning because it's so bright and you actually are not supposed to wake up yet, then you just put that on and you keep sleeping. Another thing is to look at the sky the first thing in the morning when you wake up. This will really adjust your circadian rhythm, and that basically means that it will set up the daily timer in your head, so that in the evening you will really be a lot more fatigued, because as soon as you wake up you look at the sky, a lot of light comes to your eyes, a lot more than from a simple room light bulb, and this actually produces a lot of cortisol, and this makes you just more awake, so that in the evening you will be more fatigued and you will more easily fall asleep. That's why it is also good to wear the blue blocking glasses in the evening if you are looking at screens, because screens, especially blue light, really like gets to your eyes, and your brain keeps thinking that it's light outside while it's not. So that is why it's good to wear such glasses. I will show you how they look. Yeah, basically glasses like that, literally all red are the best, because you don't see any blue in them, and I literally like wear them for half an hour and I can instantly get sleepy. So they are really good for evenings. And the last thing, don't eat at least 2 hours before bed. I know that is sometimes difficult if we are bulking, but that really makes your sleep quality a whole lot better. And obviously you don't have to do every one of those tips, but if you implement just a few, it will already make a massive difference in your sleep. So it's really worth getting interested in improving your sleep quality, because then you just don't need to sleep for as long, you know? I actually even remember seeing a study that literally conducted people who start sleeping enough after a period of sleep deprivation literally see the benefits of taking steroids when they train at the gym. So sleep is really good. Sleep is so fucking important to making good gains at the gym. Don't neglect that. And to summarize everything, sleep and eat plenty. If you want to build a top 1% physique while having fun and actually start making progress in a consistent and predictable way, is the top link in the description. Peace out.